Okay, welcome everybody. 0260 Loft checking in. We're doing a follow-up. We're doing a follow-up video here after yesterday's 135-mile race from Hayfield, California. So, as you guys know, it was a 135-mile race from Hayfield. We took 11 birds, and my first bird got here in just a little under 4 hours. It was like 3 hours and 50 minutes or something like that. So. And at the end of the day now, after I went to work and I came back, and there's a total of 9 birds back. So I sent 11, we got 9, so that's -2. So today, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and just recondition the birds. And by reconditioning, I mean no loft flying. I'm probably going to give them a shower tomorrow. As far as the feed, I use 16%. It's race feed that I obtained from the local feed store. And it's just, it's got peas, it's got popcorn, it's got safflower. I put some yellow peas in there, and just different little grains. As you can see, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just your typical 16% race feed. So I give them about 7 cups, and this is about 2 or 3 ounces, more or less. So what I do is I get a container like so, and I basically just, I put the feed in here, and then what I like to do is I like to give them a little bit of ground turmeric. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is turmeric. I also like to give them oregano, and it's powder oregano. And I also like to give them cinnamon. All right. So I give them these 3 items in their food pretty much on a daily basis. Every day they get a little bit of it. When I feed the birds, I give them 1/8 tablespoon, which is barely, my finger barely fits in there. So go in the this is oregano, put it in there. I'll do that, and I'll give them that much, a level 1/8 teaspoon or tablespoon. I think it's teaspoon. Is I give them some natural. I got this at the local race shop at Jed's down the street or in the city. It's garlic oil. So I put a little bit of garlic oil in here. I also like to give them a little bit of this Castle Performance Advantage. Okay, and this is just basically, it has a bunch of nutrients, and it gives them endurance and strength and stuff like that. So I don't give them a lot. This kind of stuff here, I give them like a pinch, a little tiny pinch in the food. Just mix it up, give them that. What else? I also like to give them this it's like oregano hemp oil. It's oregano and hemp. It's also an oil, and or if I just want to give them regular hemp oil. So it just depends. I like to change it up so it's not always the same. So one day I'll give them garlic. Maybe the next day I'll give them like some oregano and garlic. Sometimes I'll give them just straight hemp. Sometimes I give them just straight seed. It just depends. So it's not always the same. So this is the feed. Again, it's 16% race feed. Every once in a while, I have some of this Optimal Start. This bucket contains a bunch of nutrients and a bunch of items that are not always found in your feed. So what that does is it gives me an opportunity to give them the necessary food and nutrients and vitamins that it's not found just in the seed. So that's what I try to do. I try to give them. They eat the food anyways, and if I'm able to put the oils and administer all these things, then at least I know that they're consuming it, and they eat it. They eat it pretty good. So anyways, this is what it looks like after I'm done. I just mix it up real good, and then it looks something like this once it's finished. Okay, so it looks like you can see the oregano a little bit, and I know that the birds are hungry also. Okay, this is about a liter and a half, about a good gallon. It looks a little yellow, That's because in the water, I put VitaPro Combo. And this has, it's got all kinds of different ingredients that are basically, it says right here, probiotics, electrolytes, amino acids, and just a bunch of vitamins. Again, the whole thing is just to kind of get your pigeon back in shape. The next race is going to be next weekend, so we have to kind of get their body rested and you know, put the nutrition back in their system. So that's what we're going to do right now. Let me put the water back. I'm about to give them the food in just a minute. Before I do all that, I want to show you a couple of birds. Some of my subscribers are asking me, how do I train my birds? So that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm training a couple of birds, some really late hatches. And so let me show you what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to talk about training. All right, some of my subscribers are asking me, can I do a video of how I train my birds? Okay, so these birds here are 1 month old. Okay, they are babies from my race team, from him and her. So they're 1 month old, so they are not ready to fly yet. He's already 1.5 months old. He is okay to fly. Okay, so what I like to do is, before I let them out, I put them on top of the trap. This is the trap here. And then I put this wire cage on top so that they can see their surroundings. And they get to learn the trees, and just they get to see different things so that they know where they are. Okay, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. In just a second here, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the camera. I'm gonna go inside, call them in to eat, and hopefully they trap. So that's the goal right now. We're just gonna trap train them so they can come in and eat. I know that the birds are really hungry, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Okay, stay tuned. All right, it's really important to have one of these. Cans. Come. And that's pretty much it. When the babies come in. Okay everybody, well, thank you for coming back to check out the channel. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's going on. So I have 9 birds returned from the race, missing 2. I'm missing the white grizzle, and I am missing 8777, which is the little brother to that one. Okay, and I'm missing 1 dark check, and I'm missing the white grizzle, and that's it. I'm missing 2 birds. I just want to go ahead and let you guys know. So that's what's happening here. 9 birds returned, and they are enjoying their food. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am going to be putting another video together here about training the birds. One of my subscribers, actually 2 of my subscribers, are asking me if I can make a video of how to train them or teach them how to fly. That's what we're going to be doing next, so stay tuned.